Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky, and thank you guys for letting me know. I had no idea that you could connect a belt to a roboport and read the logistics info. That's really news to me and I like it. It's cool. So instead of doing the arrangement that we were doing before, we're going to change this whole thing around. I've removed all the red wires from the whole world here. And what we're going to do is the amount of uranium-238 you can store in these lovely red chests, and we have 4 of them, is 19,200. So first of all, I want to make this requester chest only work if there is more stuff. So the only way we could really do that is set this inserter to only output if there's greater than that amount in the network. Because if there's greater amount, then that means there's some in storage. Okay, so if uranium-238 is greater than 19,200 set, yeah, if it's more than that, then you can work. Otherwise, this is not going to request more from these other chests. See, it's set to request 100, but it can't request anymore because these guys haven't filled up yet. So in that case, we can also set this guy to do something similar. So we have connected it to the roboport. The roboport is set to read logistic network contents, and we're going to say enable disable if this stuff is less than, let's say if it's less than 19 or 18,000. Whoopsies, that's way too many zeros. Okay, if it's less than 18,000, then let it run, because we don't want to have, you know, this on-off situation going on all the time. So I think that should work properly, and we should get our system working a little better. So thank you guys, everyone who mentioned that to me. And the other thing is, yeah, I messed up my my wall station just a little bit, the construction station. So we're gonna go and collect some of the materials. It is effectively done building, so we need to get back there and collect the stuff, and of course connect the chest, which a lot of you sharp-eyed people have noticed, and I definitely appreciate that because I didn't spot it. So gonna get that fixed pretty much immediately. Okay, we gotta get one signal ahead of that train so we don't get run over. But in this episode, I definitely have plans. We need to improve our copper output. Definitely. So that's something that is on the agenda for today. But I wanted to show you, and also someone came up with a very clever idea, I thought, about how to make the inserters only work on the first chest here. All right, let's go and stop here. Okay, so first of all, there is no red wire between here and here, and so it was not counting properly. And as you can see, there's 4,500 walls, just about 4.3K. So yeah, so it wasn't counting properly. So these guys should be having 0 filters because now it's all adding up properly. Now the other thing that someone suggested, I thought this was very clever, add a constant combinator. Maybe we'll add it right there. And we're going to take green wire. We're going to add it to these guys, to all of them but the one that's connected to the roboport. Now there were a couple of solutions. Someone said, you move the roboport over 1, and so 4 can insert into this. But I kind of think this is a little bit kind of more interesting. This is basically, we're going to send an output of a robots. We're going to say robots. Where are you, robots? There you are. Construction robots. We're going to send like -1,000 here. So basically these guys will never ever want robots forever. So let's take out all the robots that we can find from these chests. Okay. And in case you're wondering, that's why I came out here. Okay, so is that all of them? Almost all of them. Okay, so this one is still desiring robots because you know, we have this thing. So, okay, get your 50 robots here right now. So this has a filter for the robots, but these guys, because they're connected to this one, and this one is say, yo, you have already minus 1,000 robots. Do not pick up robots. They refuse to pick up the robots. So that's a very, very elegant solution. I like it a lot. I'm going to copy this as our new blueprint for this whole area. I think, yeah, we're going to call this, I forgot what I called it last time. I'm going to just get a storage chest icon there. I think we called it, you know what, I'm going to look what we called it, because I don't want to have multiple of this thing. It's called building combinators. Okay, let's delete this blueprint and create a new. Alrighty, get all the things, and it fits quite nicely and compactly here. Alrighty, building combinators. Right, and we will put that. Did it work? No, I did something wrong. It's okay. Right. Yeah, thanks. Ah, there we go. Somehow it now worked. So let's shove this in our blueprints. Ended up right there. Now, after we've done all this, what we do need to do is empty out this area, because I want to put down the standard building array, which is where exactly? We'll find it. I have to find it. Let me just put some of these robots in here. Yeah, I guess we'll have to take robots off auto trash and send them in here. We're going to send a lot of things back home to the station. Let's see, get all these going. Okay, go away. 1, 2, 3, and 4 I'll take. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to actually delete all of this now that we just fixed it. Yeah, we're going to take all of this away. Lasers. Yep, let's just take, we want basically just one. Okay, come on. And that, by the way, is why I brought a train over here, an empty train and not the building train. So basically I could shove a lot of stuff in here and be done pretty much. Okay, let's get that, and keep on deleting. I should just shove everything in there. Whoa. And I'll take it out later, what I don't need. Yeah, come on. Okay, and we have one chest left. So, okay. Train cars are so small. Yeah, get rid of this. We can have like 2 walls on us. One thing of those, but definitely all these repair packs. I really don't need that many. Power poles, yeah, take those please. What else? We've got roboports. I have 2 roboports. Yeah, and I'll take my builds back. Okay. This actually should be just fine. And you know what? We'll just leave it like this. And then we're going to just tone these numbers down quite a bit, because we don't want that much stuff sitting here. We really don't. We don't care that much about it to be just, you know, taking the place here. Gates. We don't even need gates probably. That's fine. Substations 10. I don't know if we're using substations at all. I think we'll take them off and just use power poles. But power poles, 10 of them, I'm sure that we'll not delete 10 every time. Okay, and let's get that thing over there. Okay, and so basically this guy can fill up this whole thing. And now we need to do something quite similar to the other station. All right, so that one is happily going along. That'll work. I have not finished. Oh, yes, let's do that. Let me just... oh, you know what? I don't want to do this. I want to go block the track on purpose, because that train is on its way to the other station, which is also not fixed, which we're going to fix very soon. Anyway, yeah, I think it was Denubis X who had an excellent point that biters going diagonally have a much easier time getting to the turrets, so we are advised to double up the turret section here, and indeed they can kind of just go right through. This is not ideal. I'm not sure why I have this way, but I'm going to be fixing this. We also need double the turrets on a diagonal wall like this because the biters have an easier time going diagonally. So we're going to have to figure out a way to stop them. At the moment, we shouldn't have too much difficulty except for biters coming from this southern area because this is the only place where pollution is really hitting them. These guys should be fairly happy there. But, you know, it might do well for us to explore this area and kind of clear it from biters for the future. Okay, let's take our train. And I'm feeling like we may need some more cars on this train, actually. Let's just operate another block here. Let's put 3 more cars on it, just because we might need it. Yeah, basically I wanted to stop in the middle of a block so that I had room to add the cars without the other train getting up in the trunk or the end of the car, the caboose. I wish there were cabooses in the game. I really thought the ones that Uoki made were really cute. I have to say I love cute graphics. Cute is good. Of course, Factorio is not cute. Definitely not cute, but it's nice. Anyway. Okay, so let's make our way up to the northern or northeastern wall that we have constructed because, again, it is suffering under a severe lack of functionality, which is unfortunate. I hate when I do that because, you know, a lot of times it's more like, yeah, you know, this is a good way to do this, but then it's like, darn it, no, it's not a good way because I have one tiny mistake that makes it a terrible way. So we're going to fix this. Let's check via the radars how we're doing. Is this entire wall constructed? That's the question. I think it is. I think it should be. Looks completely done to me. That is basically our limiting factor on, you know, how many bots we should keep in the network, how many walls, all this kind of thing. So basically, I'm going to, I'm going to select deconstruction for this right now. Let's deconstruct this so I can have them coming to me and basically putting all this stuff in my train as they're taking it to me, which is kind of more handy than me going constantly. This is actually working quite well. I'm quite pleased about this. Oh my god, that's so close. Oh boy. Alright, come on bots, you can do it. Take all the walls. This is quite handy. Alright, I like this. So I can get to be lazy a little bit, and the bots will keep on transferring stuff to me. I just want 4 of those guys. Right, right. Any more left? Nope, that's all. Right, we can take this stone and that as well. I think we're going to take all of this stuff just because we don't really need it. Really don't need it. Not here. And all of this stuff is going to go kind of in the garbage. Well, recycling in the base, I should say, more specifically. Let's take the half of that. Take that, please. All of this. These radars can go as well. We need 4 of these. That's too many. Take one of those, please. And all of these substations. Too many substations. Is that it? I think that's it. I think that should be... Oh, we have more walls here. So many walls. Let's take the walls out. We really don't need that many walls. Okay, and I think we're gonna just change our values back to what is acceptable, just for whatchamacallit, regular hauling. All right, roboports. Let's have 2 lasers. Again, we'll have something like 20. Gates, whatever. Substations, yeah, 20 is fine, and yeah, 100 of those. That would be perfect. And we have quite a few bots in this network. Let's see if we can find any of them. I think they're, you know what, I'm not going to worry about them. We have a significant factory. We can afford to be generous, having a few bots hang around here. 178 isn't going to kill us. It's going to be just fine. All right, so let's go back to the factory. Oh, and yeah, this episode, I would like to start, at least make a start on creating our new copper station. which I'm hoping will be fairly interesting. I could set this automatically to go to the building train site. Kinda, Or I could, you know what I probably will do? I should have an unloading train site, basically with nothing but active providers at the train station. I was having a chat with someone in my Discord, and he mentioned the idea of having multiple building trains, and I've been actually thinking about this idea for a while now, but haven't implemented it due to pure laziness, I have to say. I don't like to change things in the system, and right now in our base we don't have a lot of room. Not enough space, basically. Problem. This is dreadful. Yeah, we need more copper. But anyway, it was kind of interesting because he had his ideas of how he was going to do things, and I thought, oh, you know, I could adapt this to do that or whatever. So it was kind of cool, you know. I love sharing ideas with people on the Discord and stuff like that. So if you want to chat or have any interest in meeting other people, we've got community maps going on constantly, and all kinds of other things. So yeah, so this is the problem. There's not a lot of space here. Oh, there's enough space for an unloading train. Hey, let's do that. There's one here. Let's just take this. It doesn't have to be double-sided. I keep forgetting about that part. We can take out all the belts and undergrounds because we don't need any of those. The roboport chests, all the inserters can go. Those belt splitters, and I think the power poles can stay. Requester chest can stay. This goes away. All this other stuff. Stop is good. That seems okay. Right. We're just going to put this right next to, just to save space. Because why not? Alright. Going to move that for now. Yeah, we won't... This is basically going to be very temporary parking on this side. Very temporary. Like, we'll use it one time every time we go out and change things in the factory. Like, build stuff that we really need to get sorted out later. Where is this? What is this doing? This is kind of a... This was the ore pickup train. Okay. So I want the ore pickup train. Base ore pickup. Aha! Why don't you come here? Because you are no longer needed. We're going to delete you for now. Unless we should start mining some of this out. But to be honest, I don't really care. Is there any other ore that I care about moving? Not really. Not in the base area, so I probably... I could delete this station, or I could leave it. I could leave it as, you know, more space station. Right, so this is going to be the base unload all station. Or base trash station, maybe? Yeah, call it trash. That's even better. And we'll have the color be like black. That sounds better. Right, so we are... Oh, I forgot to leave that inserter. Oh, we don't actually need this, I don't think. We don't need this chest at all, in fact. Right, so this goes away altogether. And what we do need to do is grab chests like this. And we're going to have stack inserters just serving those guys. And we'll get our power poles. Oopsies. Let's just get 2 power poles for funsies. Right. So this is basically going to unload all stuff from a train. Which I've actually been waiting for some time. It's kind of like, oh yeah, I should align it, you know, halfway so it gets... No, that's just silly. This is much better. I like this idea better. It's very crowded with this one, but I don't care. It's not really a problem at all. Let's get this chain signal moved on, and I can choose those. Right, so train, hi. You go to the base trash station. And you're going to go to just circuit condition. Because that's the easiest way without having to click extra stuff, it seems like. Alright, and it does have the signal here, and here it goes. Unloading everything except for the last car. Alright, I can put this signal there. Well, guess what? We're just going to add more. Going to add more stuff. That's fine. And we just need to make sure all of that is in the range, and it's not. So we'll add another RoboPort maybe here. That still doesn't work very well. We'll add it here. And make sure we have power. Okay, so this is now working. Quite pleased about that. We do need some lights. There we are. Okay, and all the robots are already tired. It's like, yo, you gave me too much stuff to do. Okay, nice. So this is, yeah, the beginnings of the trash train thing. We can actually delete this train right now because we don't even need it. That was the whole point, just to give it a station to unload at. I did not load coal in here, basically because I don't want to pick up extra coal. Usually this is just going to be from a one-time construction project, and then we're going to come back here. So the ore unloading train, I think we're going to retire this train. Yeah, and then we can repurpose the whole station. So this train's going to go away, which is okay. And then we'll do stuff later with it. I think let's put all this stuff in our inventory. And I think we're good to go. All right, so in the next episode, we are going to start our copper stuff. And we're going to start probably with an ore distribution station, like with iron. How's iron doing? Looks like it's doing pretty well. A few of the miners have run out here. But looks like all of the chests are full, and we're getting, let's look at our iron area. Where is it? Aha, here it is. The fantastic ferrous fountain, and all of this is pretty much done. I'm gonna have to clear this out, I think. But yeah, in general, we have plenty of iron. It's all backed up. Look at this, it's all backed up. We're just really short on copper. And we can see probably the struggle of green circuits. Yeah, look at these, just not full belts. It's a sad situation, very sad, because we're not able to make enough green circuits, and therefore we're not able to make enough modules. Here's the module count if you're interested. Only 165 needed of productivity 3s. Looks like we've finished all of the speed modules that are required. So we should be just making extra speed modules in the boxes. Let's see how many we have approximately. You know what? We don't even have to. We can do this. We can say, aha, how many speed 3s do we have? We've got 100, which is nice. That's a good amount to start with. We can certainly start beaconing oil next. Oil is going to be the next to get modules, I think. Though we don't really need it, do we? We're filled up on crude oil over here. So, whoa, these guys, huh. I wonder if this ratio isn't exactly right, or something's going on here. Because we have, oh no, basically we've filled up because we have too much petroleum gas and not enough coal. Oh no, so guess what's incoming? We have, okay, we've got coal here. We've got a little bit there. I don't know why coal is so sparse, but 21 million there. We'll have 3.2 million there. So yeah, we're going to have to get coal sorted out as well. Maybe I'll take this one. It's close to the railroad tracks, plus it's got 27 million. So this is strange to me. This looks bigger than this one, and certainly not, this one is not twice as big, even if it is bigger. 15 million, 27 million. Why? I don't know. What else have we got? This is 38 million and 15 million. Wow, that's tasty. That'll be supplying coal for days. 90 million up here. Is it worth it to go that far? Probably. Oh, and I've improved the biter zoo. I added walls because they were coming and they were attacking my my base. They were coming around the coastline here and attacking attacking red circuits. So that wasn't great. So anyway, those are the plans of what's coming up. Thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.